Out what was happening here. They were side by side coming through that kink and just got locked together. That is a huge impact, and the tire's been fired a very long way.
Renzo Blota, quedó patinando Marco y va por afuera el despegüe. ¡Uy, qué piña! ¡Uy, qué piña impresionante! En la mitad del pelotón. Acá desde atrás.
Va a ser un auto despedido a la derecha. Ese es el primer auto.
Sí,
y después,
el de Luchans.
Haciendo trompos, algunos que esquivan y después una carambola múltiple, ¿no? Se van encontrando.
Yeah,
sideways.
seemed loose back there.
Yeah.
Exactly like Ross Chastain at California earlier this year. That is a hard hit, as hard as you can hit.
Well, one, these cars, right, lower profile tire, pretty stiff, that underwing. Oh, one in the wall.
And around goes Todd Gilliland. Cody Ware,
big
a
hit.
Vicious hit to the inside wall with the left front.
Oh, Otmar! We'll just leave it there as Mick Schumacher hits the wall. 2 tires.
Ecco qui cosa è successo, il contatto tra Fabbri e Gorlato e poi arriva l'altro pilota.
Penso fosse Arnè, se non sbaglio.
Safety car, lights off.
Oh, drama in the background, a big hit.
Oh dear, BMW, that's a 50. I think that's the... Wow.
It's the Bentley. It's Matthew.
And now we are going into the starting lights. Here we go. Let's race for the third time. Oh, and Gabriele Mini has not started. He has got barely away at all. Oh my goodness, a big accident. Big shunt to the back of the field.
I had a bit of shake-up from the car earlier on. Oh! That's been a massive impact. Car number 77.
That Taylor Hagler brought in from the lead. They're sitting in 7th at the moment, and they'll have to go. Oh, Elstone spins and hits the wall hard. So he might have been involved there. A little bit of, just a little wiggle on the yellow lines.
Ay, mira, uy, como huelgo de Ortiz, de Santino.
Sí.
Tremendo.
Os amigos do Alambrado
Opa,
viram essa de camarote e segura Beto Monteiro. Ufa, que sorte. Segura, Fabiano. Eita, agora, e agora? E agora? E aí já deu problema, já vamos.
Oh my goodness. How we got so far down the racetrack. So it looks to me when he got up into the wall there, got some understeer, just barely brushed the wall.
Ending of this race today. Oh, and there goes one. That's Mason Massey in the 91. Big hit on the inside wall. I believe there's another one spinning with him. Yep. It's Brett Moffitt in the 02.
Oh, wow.
Others with damage, including Josh Berry. Damn. Oh, no, Sam Mayer out of shape. He collects Austin Hill.
Guy dominated all day is in a wreck.
I love that word energy. And speaking of, we got a big crash on the front stretch. A few cars around, and another one gets hit. Looks like the 10 of Richard Garvey.
Still reckon.
69. Scott Melton involved. Tony Breidinger comes to a stop in the infield. Eric.
Tony's the white car on the inside who she got run into from behind. Very similar to what we saw in practice yesterday. I believe that was the 10 car, Richard Garvey, that ran in the back of Tony.
And obviously really hard hit there on the 7 car and the 69. But yeah, that from that angle, it definitely looked like just a really bad push, really poorly timed push gone wrong there, coming off of turn 4.
Very similar to what we saw yesterday. That little tap from behind. She gets sideways.
Yeah, Brayton Laster with the 0-3 with nowhere to go, and watch.
Oh my gosh. Great camera shot, but
wow.
man,
that's Richard Garvey riding up over.
Looks like
Lester's.
a stadium truck.
Eric Caudell obviously involved in the 7. Some pretty hard hits there. He hit pretty hard at 180 or 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, no kidding. And then this is the worst case scenario. You got the 7 car coming back up on the racetrack and gets T-boned. So
let's ride on board the 03 of Brayton Laster.
This is the pizza
right
man.
There.
This is the butt kicker on board.
Yes, it is. Well, it happens so fast, doesn't it?
Kicking the pants off.
His career. Let's look once again.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go there. Obviously, not being able to really react to that car getting spun behind him. So just an innocent bystander. So that's unfortunate for for Brayton there and kind of lost that opportunity. So definitely feel for that.
Stage into this race. It certainly is. David Fuminelli knew exactly what he was doing at the start, really took advantage, led on the way, but look at this. Oh, dearie me! Oh, and that's Il Baroni Rampante. Oh, big crash! Big crash! Oh, dearie me, debris across the circuit. I'm just looking at
the pit lane. Here's the replay.
Contact.
There was a bit of help there. Gosh. A huge hit. And 36. Full course yellow board. So the Porsche slows. And there, wow. Hugo Sassa did not and couldn't slow down in time. The others had done what they were told to do, which was to...
Pois é, mandou bem o Caio Castro, mas aí teve essa infelicidade à frente dele, né? Vamos ver o que aconteceu.
Lá atrás, ó.
Ele é tocado. O Botura é tocado
me
pelo
parece
Urubatã.
pelo Caio Castro, hein?
Não, pelo Urubatã ali, pelo número 1.
Pelo 1. Fiquei com a dúvida.
Yeah, so I think Stroll was beginning to move right to let the...
Well, there's not going to be much Canadian...
And then as he then goes to retake that, boom. Just a misunderstanding, a very expensive misunderstanding.
In this session, and we've got to look at that thing. It got away from Jake straight away. As soon as he turned it in, the back of that car was disconnected.
Position. I can't actually believe what I'm seeing. That a big touch on Seaside for the first time, and Dickinson was right there as well.
Dit moment, let op wat er hier gebeurt. Een heftige klapper in de Tarzanbocht. Ruud Olij heeft, en zo ziet het er dan uit. Kijk, daar komt hij aan.
He wasn't quite far enough ahead, was Barry Zeckelman, but it was a real stoic effort there. And and another car, and that, oh my goodness me.
And there goes the 9, turned on the restart. And a big crash going into turn 1.
That was not ideal.
Restart, first overtime.
Spin the tires on the one, or
Sam tried to time it, went a little early, and it slowed down, and then tried to go again.
Speed is very important at the Dakar, and Marek van der Heuvel's team is actually called Dakar Speed. But that was too much.
And this is for 3rd, 4th and 5th in the GT3 Pro-Am category by the look of things. And Pampanini is looking to try and open the door here and squeeze his way back through. Oh, big accident under braking. Off goes the Ferrari and makes contact not just with the barriers on the inside.
Now, was there some side-by-side action? He pinched the exit of the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, easy to do. So he tried to tighten it up on the exit as he was fighting with Mohamed El Khamsi. Yeah.
There they are, side by side. This is where it all went wrong. And they touched each other and sent him into the wall. No! 997, Chris Nicholas.
Let's have a look.
Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, that is approximately. So he clips that inside.
It's just carrying too much momentum by the looks of things and couldn't get the car slowed down.
Incroyable. Les teams Sweet Car, non, c'est pas en fait au même endroit, c'est après, c'est juste un peu plus loin. Avec un petit contact et la voiture qui vient percuter le mur de béton.
Et le tonne, attention, est sur une trajectoire. Oh là là, qu'il conduit dans les pneus. Oh là là, le crash, énorme crash avec le tonne. Voilà, on voit le tonne qui est à l'extérieur. Il est pas percuté a priori. Ah si, un petit peu quand même. Hein. Il a été touché bien involontairement, ceci dit. Et ensuite, le dégagement n'est pas très grand.
E3 car, wheel to wheel with Sean Richardson, and it's front corner to rear and right under the bridge, and the car's launched into the air.
Look at the air it got from the 23. Of course, unlike NASCAR in the States, they don't have the air flaps on top to release the air out from underneath. And Hollinger
Oliver Solberg Saturday didn't last long. He went off on a fast section of stage 9 at the end.
Mostra che cosa è successo. Qui è successo un problema alla vettura di Vicky.
Sì, che poi ha preso
è andato, sì, è stata fortunata perché è andata a frenare la macchina. Che cosa è accaduto? Sì, c'è.
Si è girata la...
si è girata la Honda di guerra che poi è stata coinvolta da... potrebbe essere l'altra Honda.
Ecco,
sì.
¿Este es el de Fran?
No, Fran creo que ha pasado ahora, a ver si la
es
repetición
el número
podemos ver.
8, que es el de Diego Hadlem. Se ha quedado...
Oh, somebody loose on the bottom, spinning out. Up the racetrack, contact.
Hard into the 14 to Chase Briscoe. Daniel Hemrick chased Briscoe, and it looked as if
he must consolidate his 5th place, but at great speed, the Frenchman slid into some branches and the undergrowth.
Metal into concrete. There's the first hit. Here's the second. Oh. It's right on board.
You know, the thing is, once you have that first impact, there was really nothing more he could do.
And this is what brought out the safety car. In fact, the red flag on the final lap of the race. It will not be a hat-trick, a clean sweep for Antonelli, but our concern is for the drivers involved in this accident. Right there, Claro goes through. Whack!
2 mita alla grande protagonista della Super League. Qui c'è invece un brutto incidente che coinvolge la Porsche, guadagnato maggiori posizioni in classifica. Vediamo intanto che cosa è successo. Guardate che praticamente alla seconda curva Porsche, non vorrei dire una sciocchezza, di Diego Locanto, e la Porsche del team.
Here's the final yellow. Kraus gets into Hosevart, look like. And watch this contact. Oh, man. That's as hard as it gets.
That was big.
Man,
I'm so glad to see.
To rebuild the car.
He wants to get past the Ferrari, doesn't he? Not really realizing that there's another car there. Nose contact into the concrete wall.
Competition, so I want to make sure that I do well versus them. Thanks, Ben. We'll hand up. The guys can talk us through that and see it on the screen.
Hit this tyre stack, hasn't he?
Oh, that's a impact.
A bit like Michael Fassbender did in practice on Wednesday, but...
So Fassbender had a problem with the rear brakes, didn't he?
He did.
And it spun to the right. This car's gone to the left in a strange manner. It wouldn't normally do that, you know.